good friends are few and far between. Matt owed me a favor, and it was time for him to see if I could collect. HMT. Reaching his friend's house, he knocked on the door and waited for Matt to answer. Man, I'm glad you're home. I need your help because I'm in some serious trouble, Heavy Metal Thunder told Matt as he opened up the front door. Quick, man, come inside before someone sees you then, Matt said. You smell, and you're a mess, man. Go in the bathroom and take a shower. Thanks, Heavy Metal Thunder said as he walked down the hallway towards the bathroom. Just a minute, Matt said. Let me get a robe for you, and then throw your clothes out of the bathroom door, and I'll throw them in the washer. The clothes were already in the dryer when Heavy Metal Thunder stepped out of the bathroom door wearing the robe and into the hallway meeting Matt, who was coming out of the laundry room. Go on into the living room and make yourself comfortable while I get us some sodas, Matt told Heavy Metal Thunder as he passed him on his way to the kitchen. After they both were inside the living room and Matt had gotten them a couple of sodas, they sat on the couch and Heavy Metal Thunder began to explain the trouble he was in as they drank. It all started when I was going around in the mall. I went there to check out some new clothes, especially jeans, which seems like I'm always running low on because I get them ripped or something, but quickly forgot all about that when I seen 3 guys in suits chasing another man in street clothes. One of the suits pulled out a gun and shot the dude. The guy fell to the ground, and then the people started screaming and running. I immediately realized the gun wasn't government issued. Oh, wow! Then what did you do? Matt piped in. In the midst of the confusion, I guess the suits didn't see me as they drew closer to the man, and preparing to fire again, I picked up one of the metal trash cans, and with my battle cry of Heavy Metal Thunder, I charged and hurled it at them, causing the 3 to crumble in a heap on the ground. While they were recovering, I grabbed the guy and pulled him into the elevator and pressed the button for the 3rd floor. Was he hurt real bad? Was there blood everywhere? Matt excitedly asked. Well, I asked the guy if he was alright, and he said that they had only shot him in the arm, but that wasn't important at the moment. I'll never forget what he said next with a solemn face. Those guys after me are with the Mafia. They are now after you. Here, take this disc and get it to the police, he told me as he pulled it out of his jacket and I put it down my pants. So did you both get out of there? Is he safe? Matt asked curiously. No, Heavy Metal Thunder said sadly. Tears seemed to form in the corner of his eyes as he fought back his emotion and continued on with the story. I had told him that we both were going to take it to the police, but as we tried to leave the elevator, the suits came up the stairs and shot him in the head. I knew he was dead, and the bullets were bouncing around towards me, so I went through the side door. I ran, and the suits came out from everywhere, but I finally gave them the slip. So what can I do to help you out? Matt asked. So the favor I need is to find out what is on this disc and why it was worth a man's life. Sure, man. Whatever you need. You know I still owe you one for saving me from those bullies, Matt said as he took the disc from Heavy Metal Thunder and they both started to walk down the hallway towards the back room where Matt's computer was. The 2 of them pulled up a couple of chairs to the computer desk and Matt booted up the computer and inserted the disc into the disk drive. You do know that if they have a password on this thing, I won't be able to get in, right? Matt said. Well, we have to try, Heavy Metal Thunder replied. After all, a man died for this disc. You know, Matt continued, I remember that day like it was yesterday. I've ran into those bullies here and there, like at the store or something, but they never say a word to me. Not a one. Though I can tell they know who I am. by how they turned their eyes from me. To both of their surprise and relief, there was no password as the main disk file menu popped up on the screen. That's surprising, Matt said. It's like whoever made this disk didn't care if it was found or didn't have to worry about it being found. They probably had it under lock and key and a tight security on it, Heavy Metal Thunder said. I wonder how that guy got a hold of it. I guess we'll never know. After they both examined the disk, various files of money being laundered, drug shipments, and even hit lists, Matt spoke again, saying, "Man, this is deep. Yeah, now I know why the suits wanted it back so bad. The reason there was no password was probably because whoever touched it that wasn't supposed to was killed," Heavy Metal Thunder grimly replied. "We do need to get this disc to the police station and turn this in," Matt said. "Are you sure you lost them?" "I'm pretty sure. If they were still following me, then they should have already busted the door down and killed us both," Heavy Metal Thunder said reassuringly. "You're right," Matt said, getting up and preparing to leave. "Let's use my car and drive to the police station. This disc frightens the hell out of me, and the sooner we get rid of it, the happier I'll be." "Hold on," Heavy Metal Thunder said as he got up and put a restraining hand on Matt's shoulder. "We need to prepare beforehand, first, just in case we run into them again. Besides, I've got to wait for my clothes to get out of the dryer first anyways." Turning around to face Heavy Metal Thunder, Matt asked, "Okay, what do you suggest we do while we're waiting?" "Let's look around the house and see what we can come up with," Heavy Metal Thunder suggested. After about 5 minutes, they had the stuff they needed sitting on the kitchen table. On the table sat an old t-shirt, a 6-pack of beer in bottles, 5-gallon containers of gasoline, whipped cream in a can, water balloons, a kitchen knife, gray tape, a cigarette lighter, and 2 golf clubs. "I know what the golf clubs and the kitchen knives are for, but what's the rest of this stuff for?" Matt asked. "The t-shirt, beer bottles, gasoline, and lighters are for firebombs, and the whipped cream inside the water balloons might blind their windshield long enough for us to get away," Heavy Metal Thunder replied. "Good thinking," Matt said, smiling and giving a thumbs up. 30 minutes later, they were ready in the car and heading towards the police station.